Great morning, great morning, great morning, great morning. Hope everybody chose to have a great morning, because if greatness is on the menu, why would you choose anything else? Great morning, great morning. Can y'all hear me loud and clear? If y'all can hear me loud and clear, drop a bag or something. Drop a bag or something if y'all can hear me loud and clear. If y'all can hear me loud and clear, drop a bag or something. Drop a bag, drop a house. Put up some hearts if you can hear me loud and clear. Is it a delay on my side, or my screen froze, or y'all shy? My screen was froze. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, so let me get right into it. This ain't gonna take long. I'm gonna get into it. And then I'm gonna answer a few questions, and then I'm gonna be gone. Right? All right, cool. Let's get into it. The first thing, if you're interested in learning this real estate game hands-on, you want to be in Cleveland, Ohio, October 1st. The details are in my bio. Limited spots. Grab your seat before we sell out. Video not working. Y'all can't see me? Oh, hold up. Y'all. Can y'all see and hear me? Can y'all see and hear me? If y'all can see and hear me, say yes. All right, cool. Let's rock and roll. So again, if you want to learn this game hands-on, if you want to learn different strategies so you can win in a recession, if you want to learn the Cleveland real estate market, if you want to learn the strategies that work for each zip code in Cleveland, if you want to learn hands-on how to evaluate properties in real properties, you want to be in Cleveland, Ohio. October 1st at the Cleveland Infield Training with the pros, with myself, House Hunter 216, Mr. Will Roundtree, and Miss Dana Christian. Grab your tickets and then think about it. Don't think about it too long, because we will be sold out. So let's get to it. The topic was 100K play. 100K play. If you're interested in hearing about a 100K play that you can run as it pertains to real estate, drop some houses or some fire or something. If you're interested in hearing a 100K play that you can run as it pertains to real estate, drop a house, drop some fire or something. And I'm going to go straight to it. And you need to take notes, screen record or something, because I won't be repeating myself. Screen record it, take notes, because I won't be repeating myself. All right, cool. Let's grow. Let's grow. So back in 2007, 2008, when the real estate market crashed, retail flips came to a halt. Again, back in 2007, 2008, retail flips came to a halt. The banks tightened up with all of their guidelines. The loan programs changed. People got their credit lines cut. People were stuck in the middle of projects that they couldn't finish. People were stuck with properties that they put together to flip to homeowners, but all of the bank's guidelines changed. They couldn't flip those properties to retail buyers. They had to rent those properties out, and a lot of people lost their properties. So what we did, me and two of my partners, We is my screen froze, or am I good? Drop some hearts or something if I'm good, so I can keep flowing. Drop some hearts or something if I'm good. I'm frozen? Shit, I'm frozen. Hold on. Frozen. Hold on. Let me know as soon as I get unfrozen. Let me know as soon as I get unfrozen. Let me know as soon as I get unfrozen. Let me know when I get unfrozen. Am I still frozen? Am I still frozen? Let me know when I get unfrozen. I'm froze. I'm frozen. Hold up, give me a minute. Maybe it's the area that I'm riding through. Give me a minute. Maybe it's the area that I'm riding through. Am I good? Let me know when I'm good so I can keep flowing. I'm good. Good. Cool. So again, back in 07, 08, when the retail flips came to a screeching halt. Retail flips are, y'all can't hear me? Somebody said I'm frozen again. Unfrozen. Cool. So back in 2007, 2008, retail flips came to a screeching halt. Retail flips are when you rehab a property and you sell it to a homeowner. Most of retail flips take place in the suburbs. In 07, 08, when the real estate market crashed, those properties came to a halt. So a lot of people that was fixing and flipping, they went bankrupt, they lost properties. The banks froze their credit lines. All of the lending institutions changed all of their programs. And so people were stuck with properties that they couldn't sell. So what happens is, if you only know one strategy, you'll get stuck, right? You'll get stuck if you only know one strategy. So you have to think. Real estate has multiple cycles. Real estate go up, down, and sideways. The market change. But if you only equip with one strategy and the market changes, you're going to be stuck. So a lot of people in 07, 08, they lost their properties. They were stuck. They went bankrupt because they only knew how to fix and flip. So what I did in 2007, I started selling turnkey properties. Let me pull over right quick. So what I did in 2007, when the retail flips came to a halt, I started selling turnkey properties. Turnkey properties are properties that are rehab, tenants in place under professional property management. So I started selling turnkey properties to out-of-state and out-of-country investors because here's what I knew. People with money, they want to continue to make money. Again, people with money, they want to continue to make money, but they don't want to necessarily, deal with contractors, deal with tenants. So that's where the turnkey model comes in at, where they don't have to do anything. Everything is already ready. The property is under management, professional management, and they receive a wire every month. So I connected with two people, with two partners, and we created a pipeline from Cleveland to California. And so basically what we did, one of my partners, he connected with a gentleman that ran the RIA group, one of the RIA groups in California. A RIA group, RIA stands for Real Estate Investors Association. Again, Real Estate Investors Association. So my partner connected with a gentleman that runs one of the largest RIA groups in California. So at the RIA groups are where people meet once a month, and every city has a RIA group. It's where they meet once a month, and you have people like title companies, hard money lenders, private money lenders, investors, new investors that have been in the game 10, 20 years. You have people there presenting deals, selling deals. And most of the time when people are trying to get familiar with a market, they go to the RIA group. So that way they can get familiar with the market. They can get clear about the strategies that work in the different zip codes. And then also they can build some relationships for the people that they need on a team if they're going into a new market. So it's kind of like a safe place to go to connect and get referrals to get started in real estate or elevate your real estate. So my partner connected with a gentleman that runs one of the biggest RIA meetings over in California. Here's why. In California, you can't buy a turnkey property for $100,000. So most of the people at the RIA group in California, they were looking for opportunities outside of California. Again, because you can't buy a turnkey property in California for $100,000. I don't even think you could buy a property in California for $100,000 that needed for a rehab. So the guy that ran the RIA group, my partner connected with him, and basically what he did was the guy at the RIA group basically told the members in the RIA group that they can invest in Cleveland, and they would get 12%, 12 to 15% return on their money. And so the guy from the RIA group, he got a fee for bringing his audience to Cleveland. We put the properties together, the management and everything in place, and we was doing about 6 figures a month. Again, all we did was basically the same thing that we were already doing. Finding properties, rehabbing properties, the management company put tenants in place and managed the properties. And my partner just connected with a gentleman that ran the RIA group in California, because people in California are looking for ways to maximize their dollar. They can't maximize their dollar in California, but they can maximize their dollar in Cleveland. They can get a great return on their money in Cleveland. And so my guy connected with the guy that runs the RIA group. And so he got a percentage or a fee for everybody at the RIA group that bought a property in Cleveland. And we all cut up the money. So that's the play we ran in 07, 08, when the retail flips came to a halt. The reason why I tell you that, because as I was thinking, this is a play that some of you can run. This is a play that some of you can run. All you need to do is you connect with people in Cleveland that sell turnkey properties. You work out an arrangement. You work out a fee. Whatever that fee could be, $5,000 per property. It could be $2,500 per property. And then you connect with somebody in California, one of the RIA groups. You can Google all of the RIA groups. If you Google California and you Google the RIA groups in California, the groups will come up. You can reach out to the person that heads up the group, and then you can present your idea. Any questions? Any questions? Was that clear? Was that clear? You could do it in multiple states, because here's the thing. When you think about, I was just thinking about this very thing, but in Akron, the same thing can happen in Akron, right? Because when you think about, let me tell you something else. Most of the people that buy in Cleveland are from California, New York, Canada, Australia. Yeah, so most of the people that buy are from those places. So you can run the same play in Detroit. You can run the same play in Akron. You can run the same play in Memphis. You can run the same play in Milwaukee. It's about building relationships. That's why you hear me talk about building relationships all of the time. Everything that we want is connected to relationships. Most people stuck because they don't want to build relationships. Most people stuck because they're looking for a one-night stand. They want something for nothing. Most people stuck because they're not trying to figure out a way to add value. They're not trying to figure out a way to add value. They only focus on what they want. They selfish. That's why most people stuck. Most people stuck because they don't want to cut up the money. They don't want to split the money. They want it all for themselves. But think about this. Why do the biggest companies in the world partner together? Especially in a time like right now. Why do the biggest companies in the world partner? And you struggling and you won't partner. You struggling, but you don't want to split up the money. But the biggest companies in the world, they partner. That should tell you something. Follow the smart money. Follow the smart money. Why are they partnering? But you don't want to partner. So basically buy properties in a cheaper market and then sell to a more expensive market. Correct. But you don't even, that's one way. You don't even have to buy the properties. You could connect with somebody that's already buying properties. You could connect with somebody that already got crews in place. They already rehabbing properties. You could connect with somebody that they already had turnkey properties. They already got the management in place. You building a relationship with them, and you working out a number with them, and then you connect with somebody that runs the RIA meeting, whether it's in LA, whether it's in New York, whether it's in Canada. You connect with them, basically telling them that, okay, you could deliver a product at a certain price point. And then they get a fee off of every deal. Every client that they bring to the table, they get a fee. Basically, find people in high cost areas and bring them to low cost areas. Period. It's that simple. It's that simple. Because here's the thing. People with money, they trying to make more money. And most people trying to figure out how can they take advantage of opportunities that's in different markets, whether it's Cleveland, Detroit, Memphis, Milwaukee, etc. You can be that person to make the connections. How do you avoid getting cut out the middle? How do you avoid? That's where strong relationships come in at. Like, I never focused on getting cut out because I knew that I was an asset. Like, I know that I'm an asset. Like they needed me in order to make it happen, right? Not to say that it wasn't other people around doing the same thing, but it wasn't other people around that they knew that they can trust no matter what. I'm that person. They knew that they can trust me no matter what. And then to take it a step further, the real estate attorney that's on your team, have your attorney put together a contract. So that's why it's important when, people talking about getting in this game and building an empire, and winning a championship. In order to win a championship, you have to build a championship team first. So one of your starting five is your real estate attorney, period. And then you got to listen. And here's another thing. I hop on and drop free gems all of the time, right? But if you want to get super strategic with a mapped out plan, you got to pay for that. Like, you could set up a one-on-one Zoom, and I help you strategically map out the plan. So I'm giving you the raw, uncut information. So from there, you should be able to figure it out. If you want me to help you figure it out, book a strategy call. Go to www.beyondwynn.com and book a strategy call. Yep, go to www.beyondwynn.com, book a strategy call. But it's as simple as I just laid it out. And if you go and implement what I talked about, you'll be able to figure it out. If you reach out to some people, some turnkey providers in, the low end markets, start having conversations, you'll start to find out, okay, what's working, what's not working. You will start to feel your way through to see who energy lines up with yours, whose energy don't. When you reach out to some people that runs the RIA meetings in those cities that I mentioned, you'll figure it out. If you want me to help you figure it out in detail, click the link in my bio. I'll help you figure it out in detail. Click the link in my bio. If you want to learn the game so you could be knowledgeable enough to sit down and have a conversation with anybody, you want to be in Cleveland, Ohio, October 1st at the Cleveland Infield Training with the Pros. So that way, you come to Cleveland, you go through the zip codes, you get clear about the strategies that work in the zip codes, you get clear about how to evaluate a property, how to analyze a deal. So when you're reaching out to other individuals, you can educate them. People are attracted to people that can educate them versus just people that's trying to sell them. So you come to Cleveland, get your knowledge up, and you will attract the money that you need to elevate in this business. So any more questions about the 100K play that I just dropped? Any more questions? Ryan, Get Money, what's up, my brother? Any more questions before I hop off? Everybody clear about the 100K play that I just laid down? Everybody clear? If you got value from this, drop some fire. If you got value from this, drop some fire. Definitely recession proof. If you got value from this, drop some fire. If you got any value from this, drop some fire. That's what's up. Make sure, share this in your stories. Share this in your story and tag me. Share this in your story and tag me. Share this in your story and tag me. Like, it's free to share. Giving and receiving is a universal law. If you want more abundance, you want to track abundance, like, you got to start giving. Stop holding your hand closed. Like, open up your hand. The best way to help people is help them. That's why I hop on and I just help. I just gave you, like, real plays. A lot of people, like, they hop on, they be saying stuff. You be like, oh, I can't figure that out. And then you gotta pay them, right? I just gave you real plays that we run. Real plays that we made millions of dollars running. I had one client that spent 7 figures with me in 07. Just one turnkey client that spent $1 million in a 24-month period. Like, this is real. This is not a dinosaur strategy. This is a real strategy that you can run. If you build the right relationships, you can run this. You can run this play. Make sure y'all share this in y'all lives. I mean, not in y'all lives. Share this in y'all stories. Tag me. Again, share this in your story and tag me. But most importantly, run the fucking play. Like, it worked. I'm still running this play. It's enough for everybody. The reason I share, because I'm tuned into abundance. It's enough. It's enough for all of us to ball. If it wasn't, Coach wouldn't have put us all in the game together. Coach's guide, the game is life. We wouldn't all be here together if it wasn't enough. It's enough. If you don't think that it's enough, that's why you stuck. If you don't think it's enough, that's why you stuck. If you have a lack mentality, a poverty mentality, that's why you stuck. It's enough. It's enough for all of us. I make most of my money with partnerships. I love to share. You cover more ground when you share. You reach a championship faster when you share and collaborate. A lot of y'all sitting on plays right now because you're waiting on your situation to get perfect, but you got a friend that can help you run the play, but you don't want to share. I experienced that in my personal life with family members and friends. They have plays that they can't run, but they think that I got too much money already. No, what that is, they have a poverty mindset. They have a lack mindset. They feel inferior. But I get it. Like, God had already showed me that. Before I got here, God had already showed me that it was going to be people like that, family and friends. God had already showed me. Yeah, it hurts sometimes to think about it, but it is what it is. Those people, they have an internal issue. Like, they hate to see you winning. Like, they all excited when you're growing through the struggle, but when you start winning, like, they hate it. But that's the way it's going to be in life. Like, that's the way it's going to be. It's going to be people that you love, and you wondering, like, why they won't share with you. You can help them their whole life, and they will not share information and resources with you. They just won't. And it's what it is. So, again, make sure y'all share this in y'all stories. Tag me in it. Tag me in it. So more people can get this information. This is how you get to the top, sharing. Like, listen, only people that don't share are the people that are struggling at the bottom, poverty mindset, haters. The people at the top sharing and running plays together. I love to share. I love to share. I love to share. So again, I'm about to hop off. I'm gonna do a quick recap, but go back and listen to the live. I'm going to post it on my story. I just basically was sharing the 6-figure plays that me and my partners started running in 06 and 07, basically connecting with a RIA group out in California, built a relationship with a guy that runs the RIA group in California. And basically what we did, we provided properties, turnkey properties in Cleveland. He presented the properties to his network. He got a piece of the pie. We all got a piece of the pie, and we was doing 6 figures a month. This was 07, 08, when we was selling turnkey properties. And anybody on here can run the same play. It's simple. You look at high-end markets like New York and Cali, find out when they had their RIA meetings, reach out to the person that runs the RIA group, connect with them, basically tell them that, you got relationships and resources in a market like Cleveland, Detroit, Milwaukee. You build a relationship with turnkey providers in those markets, and you be the liaison in the middle to bring the properties to that person and their RIA meeting, and all y'all cut up the money. But I went in details. Just go back and listen to it. I'm going to post it on my story. And make sure y'all share. Like, everybody wants something, but you got to start giving something. Like, everybody looking for a miracle. Stop looking for miracles. Perform miracles, and you will attract miracles. Again, everybody looking for miracles. Stop looking for miracles. Miracles like miracles. Focus on performing miracles, and you will attract miracles. I'm going to see y'all at the championship. Peace.